All right, so you see the title, Societal Pressures Have Caused Me to Basically Shut Down. Okay, so here's my story as of now, because the story just keeps progressing. So if you go back my old videos, you can kind of like get a glimpse of my life and what it was like then. I haven't uploaded in a while, but so I went to college, and before this I didn't want to go, but I went because there's really been no direction that I've actually wanted to go with my life just yet. But I went, and then I ended up dropping out, and I felt really bad about this. It caused like a kind of a wave of depression, and then I went to construction, and I worked that for a few months. And then I went back to college, bro. I was like, I'll give it another shot. I was feeling really motivated, like my ADHD mind does. I move from one thing to the next. I get really excited about something and quit. And sure enough, here we are, bro. I'm not in college anymore for the second time. Two-time college dropout. How does this make me feel? It makes me feel like a loser. Okay, so just to get that out of the way, I do feel like a loser. And I've heard a lot of things from some people that I've heard have talked about me behind my back. But that's life in general, bro. And that kind of ties back to even why I dropped out in the first place. Just like these societal pressures. So my parents, I'd say, are pretty successful. I mean, from the looks of it, we live in a nice house. We live in a nice house. So just my entire life, it seems like, I don't know if it was I don't know if it was people trying to make me, but I felt this pressure to always do better and always succeed in what I'm doing. So school, I've always hated school. And I know that's not out of the ordinary, but I made really good grades, and I had to keep that up. A lot of the time, my mental health was put to the side more for school because it's better for the long run. So I was always taught that just keep following the script, and just doing what you can, getting better grades, because that seems what has mattered the most. And when I went to college and I realized that basically my future was in my hands, I kind of just gave up on this, bro. There's a lot of judgment from people outside of the family that like have caused me to just kind of collapse in on myself, and I'm not blaming anyone else but me. Like I made these decisions for myself, but it caused me to shut down because I was thinking I used to care so much about what people thought of me or how if I made anyone proud. I used to care a lot about that, and I can't tell anymore, bro. It's like I got in this mindset. It's like, who really cares what I'm doing? It's like if someone's going to judge me based on my performance, I want to be my own person. And so after dropping out of college for the second time, I thought I was going to do it on my own, and my ADHD brain, like I was talking to my friends and I was saying how much I love my life at this point, because I dropped out, and then I was still living in the dorm, just trying to save up some money. I was trying to pay my credit card debt off, and I was doing DoorDash, but for some reason I picked the night shift because it was like more peaceful. But I did that, and from like 2 a.m. to 5, there were really no orders, so I was just sitting there thinking about life. And I did this because I wanted to escape. Everything I've done in the past, I don't know, maybe a year or so, everything I've tried to do has been kind of escaping what people want for my life. And it's genuinely caused me to just make horrible decisions, bro. And I would sleep during the day because I wanted to be asleep when other people were awake, and be awake when other people were asleep. And this did bring me a lot of peace, but only because it filled that part of me that didn't fill anyone's expectations. I didn't want to have that pressure anymore of trying to be the best I could be. I just wanted to be me, bro. I wanted all of this stress taken off of me. And I don't know if anyone can relate to this, but for me, when there's a lot of pressure put on me, bro, and a lot of judgment from other people, I really just want to like go away. I want to escape. Like I don't know why this happens to me, bro, but as you can see right now, I'm doing okay. I don't know what direction I'm taking in my life. This has been a theme of my videos. like every video, bro. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. And I thought by now I would have it figured out. And I realized a lot of this depression too was coming from the fact that when I first started social media, like for real, like when I was trying to get big, I had these visions of, especially when I was 19, like I am now, that I was gonna be like a full-time content creator. I was gonna be making money, traveling. And when that didn't just happen, then, you know, everything came crashing down once again, and I don't know what I'm doing, bro. And I know this is like a really vulnerable post, and it seems like everything I'm doing is just like impulsive, bro. It's like I'm on from one thing to the next. It's been like that. You know, I'm really trying to change that. But I make this video really not in any expectations that many people will watch it. But the more I keep posting, bro, I think eventually it would be really cool once I figure my crap out. Can't cuss, but once I figure this out, I can look back on these videos and see how much I tried, like how different my life was in every single video. And that's what's kind of keeping me going, because I know that I can't give up, bro. And there's always a direction I can take in life. So basically making this video kind of like so I can see where I'm at in the future, and just kind of explain like what's going on. I've always had a hatred towards school, you know, that it kind of always ties back to that. I never felt that control over my own life. And it seeming like every time I had something to do, not everyone, like discluding my parents are phenomenal, but like it seems like a lot of people in my life, especially teachers, if I didn't do something right, there was always punishment. So it was like, was my life really mine? It was like I couldn't do what I wanted to do or be who I wanted to be, because there was always just judgment from every single front. And now that I actually have the ability to, now I'm a legal age to do what I technically want to do, like I'm just making these bad decisions, bro. And that's where my thought process is at right now. I was laying in bed. I was super, I don't even know, anxious for no reason. I was just laying there. My chest was tight, you know. My heart was racing. Honestly, felt like a panic attack was coming up. I haven't had one of those in forever. But it's like also I'm calm at the same time. So it's like it's all coming from the fact that I do have all these negative emotions and regret from the past. I wish I would have stayed the first time. I don't honestly regret right now dropping out of college, but I know I'm going to. And so my life is filled with a lot of regret. I've started a lot of things that I haven't finished. I could have been posting more. I could have, you know, focused more on posting and actually made the life that I wanted for this. But I have to figure out how to fix my brain, dude. Like, make this work. I don't want to have to take ADHD medicine, but I want to figure out how to make my life work so that I can get excited about something when the excitement of something else wears off, to all lead me to the same goal. And I've been thinking, bro, if I want to make it big on social media, I'm going to have to keep posting, make videos even when I don't want to, because that's what makes me happy, is when I know that I have a path. I know when I have a path. So when I want to like take a chill and I want to be happy, you know, I order food and I just like watch YouTube. But bro, that is so temporary, and especially for me, like that does not actually make me happy. Like, yeah, it's fun, it's nice, but I need to have a direction in life, and I need to have something that I'm actively working towards. And something that I've always wanted to do was this content creation. So I'm making this hold me accountable, like to hold me accountable. I'm not asking you guys to hold me accountable. That's not your job. But this is what I mean, I like doing. I didn't want to record this video, but it's taken my mind off of a lot of things. And to be honest, like my cortisol is lower now, just from the fact I'm actually taking action. And it's crazy how much of an effect that is. Literally just getting out of bed and doing what I need to do really takes away that stress in my brain. So basically, I want to see where I'm at in the future with this video. And I think it'd be really cool to see. Because right now, bro, I'm a 19-year-old that's made a lot of dumb decisions. And truly, I do want to make people proud. It's just really hard to stick to that. It's really hard to stick to wanting to make people proud, because I like to rebel, bro. I don't like to do what people want me to do. So I've always wanted to do things my own way. So I want to try to meet in the middle, bro. Yeah, I don't know. It really does sound like I'm manic, right? But you know, we'll get over this. And I'm taking action in my life, to better myself, better the circumstances that I'm in. You know, I gotta remind myself, life isn't over just because I've made these bad decisions. Once again, I am young. I'm 19. I feel like I can make these pivots in life, change course, and be okay. I'm not in credit card debt anymore. I did work a lot on DoorDash, so I've got that going. I gotta keep this up. And for anyone that's in the same position as me, bro, I mean, we're literally in this together. And life is a journey, and just gotta ride it out. So that's pretty much it. If you did actually watch this video, I really appreciate that, because I know it can be really boring. I mean, I'm just kind of talking about myself. There's really no like advice that I can give, because I'm not in a position to give as much advice right now, because I'm trying to figure things out myself. But I think it'd be really cool to go on a journey with you guys as well. If anyone else is struggling, please leave a comment. You know, we can talk through it. We can try to help each other, because life is hard, and it's better when you're talking to other people. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you.